In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down Ja Morant and his jump shot. He has one of the top jump shots in the NBA, so let's get down. Let's check him out because it's absolutely amazing. We can incorporate what he does into our game. Okay, so in this first clip, we see him do a quick jab towards his defender, and then he backs up away from his defender. This goes essentially into attack mode, and of course, we do see Anthony Davis really starting to get ready to kind of move back at first. We can see Ja Morant starting to dribble in, and of course, we do see now Anthony Davis taking that step back. And because of that, that allowed Ja Morant to pull up for that shot. If you're the type of player who is known to attack that rim and you have a little bit of a mismatch, you can exploit that and you can make him honest by taking a shot from farther away. Basically what this does is by taking your shot a bit farther outside of the three-point line, while some coaches may disagree with this statement, it is 100% true. If this player is not defending you out there and you're able to take that shot, you should. Because now, the next time you come down, that defender's going to be farther out to guard you, to stop you from shooting from that distance, which now opens up more passing lanes because he is not sitting farther back. What I mean by that is, in hockey, a goalie is able to take away your ability to shoot by the distance he is away from the net. This is the same idea. However, now by pulling this player out, you're now opening up more space in the middle of the key to make those passes. This is why the three-point shot is so important. Also, being able to use snatchbacks. Here he's attacking that right side and then he's able to pull back for that three-point shot. So when he uses this screen, he has his defender trying to go over top of that screen. There is still that distance between himself and his defender. He wants to now attack that rim because he noticed that his man went over top of that screen. Every time your man goes over top of the screen, you want to attack the basket and draw the hedge. Now that his defender is no longer balanced, his shoulders are well past his knees and toes, if that happens to your man, you need to snatch back quickly. Here he has fantastic footwork where he does a quick crossover and then hops right to right so that he can push off of his right foot to pull for that shot. This creates that distance because the momentum of that defender was pulling him in that direction. If you can go back away from that player, especially if you're a right-handed player, going to that left side, you can automatically get your right side in line much faster. And even though this guy is trying to jump and block or contest that shot, it doesn't necessarily matter. That's still a much faster shot. So by using that defender's momentum against him, having great footwork, plus the ability to go back towards your left side so that you can get your right side in line, you can now be a much faster shooter and a much better shooter. Now, coming off of a screen, if your man goes underneath that screen and the hedge is not playing very strong, guess what? You now have a wide open shot to take, and you better take it, because next time, if you make this shot, this is going to pull this hedge man much farther out. That's going to make this guy force himself through that screen much faster, either over top or underneath. And that will now allow your teammate to get wide open, whether he's popping for a three or rolling towards the basket. It doesn't necessarily matter. You now have more gravity towards yourself, which will then draw more players. And if this man popped off and this guy was much higher, he would have been absolutely wide open for a three somewhere in that area. It's not always about getting yourself the three. It's sometimes also about getting your teammates a three-point shot as well. Now, the nice part about having a consistent three-point shot is your ability to now attack the rim, and you can use this to your advantage too. So why you need to be able to use both to your advantage is now by attacking the basket, you are now setting up your main defender to really force himself over top that screen if he's going over top, but also you're forcing that hedge man to guard you. So now by attacking, you now have this hedge man next time after that screen is going to think that you're going to drive, and he's going to sit back even farther, which will allow you to have potentially an open jump shot, mid-range shot, or In this case, we can see that you also could have a nice floater as well. So even though you may have a very good jump shot, being able to attack the rim is very important, because now by attacking that rim, the next time down the floor, these guys may sink off a bit farther, which then would allow you to have an even wider open three-point shot. You need to be a 3-level scorer. You need to be able to attack the rim. You need to be able to hit that three-point shot, and you need to be able to hit that mid-range shot. All of these are extremely important, and you need to be able to do every single one. And this is why Ja Morant is such a great player. He can attack that rim. He's got some crazy verticals. He is also able to hit that mid-range shot and drain the three. If you can be a 3-level scorer like Ja Morant, you can be a very useful player for every single team. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.